Hello, hello, I am Heather, aka Planner Mumsy. Join me for some new goodies that I purchased recently from Ferris Press. Stay tuned. Hey y'all, so I mentioned in one of my other videos that I had a little mini Ferris Press haul that I was going to be sharing with you guys. So I am a Ferris Press ambassador, just full disclosure, but these particular things, I'm just moving my light, these particular things that you see here, I purchased with my own money, with no discount codes or anything like that. I can't use my own discount code. But anyway, they had a sale. I want to say this was probably October that I purchased this stuff. And they had a really good sale, and so I was excited to be able to just take advantage of that and get a couple of things that I wanted, and one thing that was back in stock that had been out of stock. So let's get into it. All right, let me grab my swatch book because that's going to be kind of important when we are looking at the inks. This is my kind of ugly, bunged up, undyed swatch book, and I use this to swatch out all my new stuff. And then actually I am going to show you something that I did get for free just because I think it's really cute. I just happened to see it in the drawer and I was like, I'll throw that in. But yeah, this is my icky microfiber cloth that I use for I just kind of use it to wipe my little kakimori nib. But let's see, let's start with the inks. We'll put the pens aside and we'll start with these. Now I don't really have many oranges, so that was kind of one of the reasons why I really wanted to get this one. And I wanted one that was literally just a plain orange, and it wasn't, didn't have like sheen and shine and all that. So you can see in here, if I can get my camera to focus camera, so you can see it's, you know, pretty translucent, kind of looks like Kool-Aid. But there's no sheen or shimmer or anything like that, which I really wanted because I do get, as an ambassador, I get a lot of their kind of shimmery inks, which are pretty, but they're not practical for every pen. So I really wanted to get one that was orange, that was just regular. Now, I haven't inked this. I haven't used any of the stuffs as far as the ink goes at all. So I really don't know what it's going to look like. So you're kind of doing this with me the very first time. Okay. What is this called? This is called Golden Gate Glow. Okay. Golden Gate Glow. Let's check you out. Oh yeah, that is a pretty orange. Maybe. Get some more ink on there and we'll see it better, I guess. So yeah, it's a super plain orange. But that's what I was looking for. I really wanted, and it's super wet, so it's not like soaking up in my kakimori like a ton. But Golden Gate. My handwriting is not great, y'all. So Ferris Press most definitely did not choose me to be an ambassador because of my handwriting. That is for show. Okay, I will zoom you guys in just so that you can see this color a little bit better. There we go. So you can see it's just that like really nice kind of ambery orange. It's a little teeny bit brighter than it's coming off on camera. You know, like a little more apricot-y kind of orange than it's coming off on camera. But I like it. It's, you know, because again, I knew that I needed an orange, and I thought, oh, this is perfect because the pen that I wanted came in stock, and you know, I needed so much for free shipping, so that's how my brain works. We'll spend more money so that we don't have to pay for shipping. So, but that is that Golden Gate, or Golden Gate Glow. I just wrote Golden Gate, but that's the Golden Gate Glow. So that one's pretty. So just kind of put that aside. All right, there we go, camera. Okay, so let's just wipe this off well so that we're not introducing new ink into the next bottle. So the next bottle is called Lights on Broadway. I also love how Ferris Wheel Press kind of incorporates almost like the color of the ink on the boxes. I think that's pretty cute. And see, like you can see that they're pretty much the same. If you're somebody that keeps boxes, I do not anymore. I used to, but I just ran out of space. Then that's kind of cool to have that as like a color coding in your box. But same deal, I wanted another ink that did not have loads of shine and shimmer. I'm just looking at the back. It says compatible with all fountain pens and dip pens. It's a water-based, evenly toned, rich and saturated. But you can see it's just kind of like a super bright pink. And again, I was thinking of this color for my new Esterbrook, which I don't remember what, I used a pink in that recently. I don't remember what it was. But I thought it was perfect. It was last month's. I'd have to look at it. I don't remember what last month's colors were. I think it was called Poison Envy or something like that. Oh, y'all. Oh, that's beautiful. Oh, I love that pink. That's gonna be so nice in a pen. Yes. I mean, it's sort of like, it's a very mauve-y color. It's definitely got like purple undertones in it, and I'm seeing a little bit more than you are on camera. Oh, I knew I was gonna love that one when I saw it online. Lights on Broadway. Now, because they had the sale, y'all, I don't even know. I haven't even looked, because again, this is not a sponsored video. I didn't even look to see if this one is still in stock. I will obviously link them, but, well, I'll link them if they're available. If they're not available, I won't be able to, but, because their stuff does sell out. You know, they make kind of limited quantities and then they end up selling out. And I do have to, like, ahead of time, apologize to international customers, because shipping is expensive in general. I want to say maybe I had, or maybe they were running a free shipping after $100 or something like that, and that's why I got free shipping that time. But in general, I want to say shipping's like $25, which is kind of expensive. But it's worth it. I mean, look at this color. Oh, it's so stinking beautiful. That's going to be up in one of my favorite pinks, I gotta say. I really, really like that. Okay, so Lights on Broadway. Now, we're going to look at some of the other, the pens that I got. And let me show you. So I did get, full disclosure, this did come for free, but the other stuff I paid for. This is a little baby inkwell. Look how cute that is. Isn't that adorable? It is so cute. You know, you just kind of pour your ink in here and then you just dip your pen in that. And if you were lucky enough to get one of their glass dip pens, good for you, because I wasn't able to. They were always out of stock when I looked. That's super cute. I mean, obviously it's not something you're going to keep in there a lot, but like if you're doing like a scribe project and you want to just use a dip pen, you could totally put the ink that you're doing your scribe project with in here while you're doing it. And just kind of use that as just like a sturdy little way to do it. Now I do know these kind of come in and out of stock. They sell out really fast. Again, I'm not trying to promote this. I just was trying to show you guys that I had gotten that. I thought it was like unique and really cute. Okay, so let's get to the pens. The pens. Okay, this is one that I've wanted for a while, but I could not justify purchasing this by itself. So I kind of had to wait until I could purchase some other things. So you can see it in here. There it is. So this is one of their ballpoint pens. It has just like a turn mechanism to get the ink out. And this is the top. It does have this like little cutout on the top here. I'm not really sure what the purpose of that is, if you know, you can put something in there or not. But I have actually used this one already, so I did open this one. The pen writes, it's like really smooth, and it doesn't smear, which has been super great in my common planner. So I've really been loving this. The ink doesn't smear, and it's just this kind of cute blush color. You can see there. So yeah, and it does have a clip on the end here, and just kind of show you the functionality of that. It's pretty tight. That is the pen. Let's set that aside. This one I have not opened. Let's see, it just slides out. Same color. I ended up purchasing the same color. The only difference with this is this one is a fountain pen. This is the one that they call a brush pen, and if you look at it, it's got a matte finish instead of the shiny finish, which I'll show you the comparison. I should flip it so you can see it better. So you can see the comparison of one being matte and one being shiny. I just really fell in love with it, and it's just a really good, it's a good little writer, which is kind of surprising to me. Now, a lot of people complain, which it does happen, if you over tighten this here, when you twist it off, you can actually take this whole unit out by accident. So I just try not to over tighten this when I'm putting it on. But I also like how skinny it is. This is a pretty fat pen loop. But let me show you in my planner, in my common planner, because in this VDS, I just don't want to get ink on it. We go. In this VDS cover, it's not overly wide, my pen loop. And so it is really nice that if I wanted to use this one, I could, because it easily fits in there. And then the same with the pen. Or I'm having kind of like a inner meltdown thinking about getting ink on my cover. But you can see that this fits. Now, I only go to here, so I don't bother with the clip part. Now, if I was gonna go somewhere, I definitely would want to make sure that that was clipped. But my B6 planner always stays at home unless I go on a trip or something. Otherwise, it's not something for me to worry about because it stays home. But this is they call it a brush pen, and it is in all gold. It does just come with a converter, and you can see it's just like a piston filled, like pretty much every other one. Let's just dip it. I'm not going to ink it right now because I have so many pens inked that I need to use. But let's just do kind of like a dip with it and see how it works, dipping it. Okay. I do find that these pens tend to be more, you know, the nibs are a little more fine. So if you do like a fine writer, these are really good for that. And that's really what I use them for. If I know that I want to do some fine writing and not my normal big fat writing like that, then I will go ahead and pull out my Ferris wheel press pens, because I can, you know, I can like write inside these boxes better that way, versus normally when I write, I'm like this. I'm like way outside the lines of any boxes. So yeah, so it writes well. It's not like overly scratchy. It has just a teeny bit of feedback, and that's good, you know, for a fine writer. That's kind of like what you're looking for there. I love how they do the engraving. There we go. Isn't that so pretty, you guys? I just absolutely love that. Now I will say that their brush pens kind of come, and I'll clean this out after, their brush pens do come in and out of stock. So again, I apologize if you see this video and you're like, oh, I really like it, and you go to the website and it's not there, because they do kind of come in and out of stock fairly, you know, every couple of months at least. I find that they're there. But that is it. I just kind of wanted to show you guys some of my new toys that I purchased with my own big girl money. And if you have any questions at all, definitely, you know, feel free to ask. I will also put my code in the description box. It is only for 10% off, so I'm not like some big time fountain pen person, but it will at least get you 10% off if they're not running any sales. But they do tend to run quite a few sales, which you can't use my code in general when they're having a sale. Anywho, if you guys have any questions, let me know. Like and subscribe, and I will see y'all in the next video. Bye!